What up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Pick and Roll Podcast. I'm your co-host, Jonathan Bridline.
And I'm Alan J. Pandian, and today we have Sam Dorningus joining the show today.
Very special guest.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. I'm excited to be here.
This has been long awaited, actually.
This is true. Sam was just smack talking us off camera about how much more he knows about the NBA than us.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I guess we'll expose him during trivia.
We'll expose him?
we're
Oh,
about to find
shoot.
it. We're about to find
Okay.
it. All right, speaking of trivia, I want Sam. Sam, you start the question. You
All
can ask
right.
Fred.
Oh, wait. So Sam might expose me. I don't know. Nah, I've been exposed way too many times on this show.
Fred,
Just watch last episode if you don't
Fred,
know
if
about
you
it.
get this, I will be, absolutely flabbergasted.
Flabbergasted.
I will be absolutely
Whoa!
flabbergasted,
Men being
okay?
here, all right.
All
All
right?
right, bet.
All right.
What should be so? Okay.
So, how many points did Dwayne Wade score in the including the winning shot against the 76ers in February of 2018?
What?
I don't know.
Is this just a regular season game?
Yeah. It's just
Okay, but no, I can work with this. So game winner.
game winner.
Against the Philadelphia 76ers.
It could be 2. It could be 35.
What do you mean?
I'm saying he could.
Oh,
he could
the
have been.
answer could be 2. The answer could
Yeah,
be
he
35.
could have been trashed that game.
But yeah, the game winner. So he obviously wasn't.
That's such an interesting question.
And I know 2018 was his farewell season. So I know
False.
Was it 2019?
I think it was 19. Yeah.
2018 was when he was on the Cavs for a while and wore the number 9.
You're right.
Why did he wear the number 9?
No one knows.
Because Isaiah Thomas just had to wear the number 3.
I forgot Isaiah Thomas was on the team.
That was
Anyways.
a freaking weird time.
But this was
Weird
when he
times.
was back on the
Weird time.
Heat, though. Right? Was it when he
Yeah.
was on the Cavs?
It was,
I'm gonna say
or at least I think so.
in the 20s, 22. Final answer.
You were somewhat off. It was 27.
Okay.
It was 27.
Okay.
In the
5
20s is
points.
pretty good.
5
In
points.
terms of the red,
In the
that's about
27
I'll
is
take it.
for as stupid as it was.
I'm trying to remember his game winner though.
No, I have no idea what that one is. I don't
I don't remember. Again.
I don't remember. The only game winner I remember is the
Warriors one.
yeah, the one
Yeah,
where
where he banked it.
he just chucked it.
I agree.
All right.
That was in his farewell season. Anyways,
That one was
Alan,
You asking me?
I'm asking Alan.
yeah.
Alan, are you familiar with the term expansion teams?
Yes, I am.
Here's a little expansion teams trivia. I guess I could word it this way. What is the newest franchise in the NBA? But let me give you some speculations. The answer is not the Oklahoma City Thunder. Because they relocate from
Yeah, they relocated, not
the
expanded.
Seattle Supersonics. And yeah, so it's something like that.
Okay.
And it's not like changing names. It's not like the Hornets to the Pelicans, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I could give you 5 options if you
5.
need them.
Yeah, I'll take them. Why not?
It is either the New Orleans Hornets / Pelicans, the Toronto Raptors, the Vancouver / Memphis Minnesota Timberwolves, or Orlando Magic.
Fred, you literally said it's not going to be the changing names crap.
It's-
Like
no,
the
no, I was
New
just
Orleans
saying
Pelicans,
that,
and then
like-
it's I'll give you 5 options. One of them, the New Orleans Pelicans.
I'm saying that could be an option, but I'm saying
Okay, so I narrowed down to 4 options.
I'm just all right.
that's not what I meant.
That's not what you meant. All right.
Anyways,
Okay.
Alan, continue.
Okay, okay. So, you have Timberwolves, Grizzlies.
Magic, Grizzlies, Pelicans / Hornets, Raptors.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the Toronto Raptors.
That is incorrect.
Sad.
I think your voice, Sam, kind of led you
That's-
astray because the answer
It's the
is the
Pelicans?
New Orleans Hornets.
Oh, that's bullcrap.
Pelicans.
I'm so sorry. You know what?
Honestly, what he said didn't even lead you astray. He was just making a comment.
That's fair.
On you.
You led me astray though. You said
I
it's not
feel-
gonna be them.
I feel like I influenced the decision here.
It's all right. Sam just has to prove he's better than us in any way.
Whatever. All right,
I mean,
let's see. Let's
100%
see.
true.
I think Toronto Raptors was the second newest though, so that was.
I know it wasn't the Magic.
All right, Sam. So
That's all.
I've started doing this thing where I give you players accolades,
Oh, I love these.
and you have to guess the player. All right. So I'll start with this. His middle name is Jamal. So
I spit some of my water out.
he is a
That's so
four-time All-Star.
4-time.
Middle name's Jamal.
He has been a steals champion. He is a 3-time NBA champion. 3-time. He's made the NBA all NBA team 2 times. He's made the defensive team 7 times. And he won a defensive player of the year 1 time.
I had a feeling that it was someone, and then you said he won Defensive Player of the Year, and now I'm rethinking a lot of things.
Oh, good.
Reading all,
That's what those questions tend to do.
all his life decisions.
I have
Originally, I was thinking Rajon Rondo, based on every
It's a fair
other
assumption.
criteria.
Fair
Then you threw the Defensive Player of the Year, and I was like, that ain't Rajon Rondo. No. It's 3 rings. Okay.
I just told the viewers my answer.
I'll give you if you want a hint, just ask for it.
What's the era that he played in?
He played
he's-
in his prime was in the 2010s.
So he's a current player, is what I'm hearing.
Potentially.
My answer was wrong.
Maybe, I don't know.
Steals champion.
Yeah. I don't keep track of the Steals champions. You said his prime was in the 2010s?
His prime was in the 2010s.
It's like...
Oh, wait.
I think
It's Draymond Green.
that is correct.
Yeah.
Oh!
Fred, who'd you say?
Yeah.
What'd you
I
say?
over-
Well, before,
I was
I gave an
overthinking.
answer before you said...
I was overthinking.
You were overthinking it.
I said the answer before you said 2000s, then I retracted my answer. I thought it was Gary Payton.
Gary Payton. Interesting.
He wasn't a 4-time All-Star. He was more than that.
Yeah, you're
Probably.
What surprised me is that Draymond won the steals thing. And
No, I mean, it does, but I
it
mean,
makes sense. It's Draymond. Draymond does everything.
Draymond's.
Right. Yeah, whatever.
I love Draymond Green. Draymond
I-
Green's
I
one of
love
my
Draymond
favorite
Green, too.
players.
Even though I hate him. I hate him when we play him, but
Well-
I love watching him when we don't play.
If he
Well,
was
yeah.
like, he's one of those players where if he's on your team or on your side that you're rooting for, you
Yeah.
absolutely love him.
Absolutely, actually.
He's also a really smart guy. Like,
He's a
Off
really,
the court, really?
Yeah, he has his own podcast.
Podcast?
He's
Yeah.
very insightful.
you listen to it?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like,
What if,
it's okay.
What if he listens to this podcast?
He-
Hey, shout out Draymond Green.
Draymond Green.
Draymond
type in
Green.
the comments.
If Draymond Green
let's
listens
get
to
him
this-
up in here.
All right, speaking of Draymond Green, let's move on to the NBA Finals
Nice little segue.
with the Golden State Warriors and the Boston Celtics. He's got his outdated Gordon.
Cuss cries.
Who's number 20 on the Celtics right now?
I think it's Aaron
Aaron
Nesmith.
Nesmith? Yeah.
Hey, Aaron Nesmith jersey, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
He played in the playoffs once, I
It's
think.
tough.
He played in game 2 for like 2 minutes. And
All
then
right.
got
So right now, as we are currently recording, the series is tied 1-1.
Uno y uno.
And tonight there's game 3. So anything could happen. So Sam, I want you to kick us off. Give us your prediction and why.
My prediction is that the Celtics will win game 3.
Game
Ooh.
I believe that their streak of not losing 2 in a row in the playoffs will continue.
You're kidding.
Uh,
They have the streak?
yeah, they do.
Oh, I was not aware.
Yeah,
of
they
this.
haven't lost 2 in a row.
Okay.
Except to LeBron James.
Well, this year.
This year, Alan.
It was a joke.
It wasn't
It was a joke.
funny.
It was a
No one's
joke.
laughing. My gosh.
No, I mean, I just think that the Celtics played drop coverage on Wardell, Stephen Curry, and that
Wardell.
was one of the dumbest decisions that Ime
agree.
Udoka could have made.
Yeah.
And I think he's definitely going to change that.
I agree.
Can I say something about Jaylen Brown?
Yeah.
He's a little too streaky for my liking.
Yeah, he's a, yeah.
If that makes sense.
I feel like okay.
He's a good player. Definitely, he's a really good second option on that team.
Yeah.
But if the Celtics want to get serious about winning this series, you need people like Jaylen Brown.
You need Jason
people,
Tatum.
I think
people
yeah.
like, well, not just Jason Tatum, because Jason, as good as he is, he's not good enough to take down the Golden State Warriors.
You need Marcus Smart to hit his corner threes.
Yeah.
Or just Marcus Smart in general.
I saw
Even Al Horford.
I saw a crazy stat, and it's like if Marcus Smart shoots above 50% from three,
Oh yeah, the Celtics
they
just
win.
win.
They win every game.
Win.
They've won
Yeah.
every game.
But because
If he shoots,
Does he shoot? Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
and it's like
so if Marcus Smart's
That's
hitting,
crazy.
if it's Marcus Smart's hitting, you know it's it's probably
It's
missing.
over.
It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. So Fred, who do you have? Well, sorry, Sam. Who do you have winning the series overall?
I have the Warriors in 7.
Okay.
Respectable. I have the Celtics in 7
You think they're beating Golden State
at Golden State.
Right.
It's
Ca- cast
happened
down.
before.
That's fair. That's fair.
Think Raptors.
Celtics
think
don't have
Cavaliers,
LeBron James.
That's fair.
or Kawhi Leonard.
Right.
Jason Tatum needs to step up for sure. They need to defend home court. I don't think it's very realistic that they go 2-0 at home, because that would put them up 3-1. But one of these two, this might sound stupid, it might be like Captain Obvious, but I'm going to say it. They have to come out of this home trip with 1 win. They have to,
Yeah.
because this team is not coming back from 3-1. I'm sorry, they don't have LeBron James.
Or Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving, or even Kevin Love,
Kevin Love.
or Tetehu Delele Viduve.
I got.
Wait, so we got Warriors at 7, Celtics at 7.
I got Warriors in 6.
Oh.
6. So
Wait.
I'll give you a few reasons. So, one, I don't think the Celtics can keep Klay Thompson cold for so long. So, I think
Game 6, Clay.
Game 6
Yo,
Klay.
Whatever. He's gonna pull out the headband.
Yeah.
he's already wearing the
been wearing
headband.
And second, their defense is anchored by Robert Williams, who's like the most unreliable player in terms of
You're
health.
talking about the Celtics?
Yeah, the Celtics. Jordan Poole.
Yeah.
He got in rhythm last night. Hopefully, well, I don't know, not hopefully. I'm just saying, for his sake, hopefully he stays in rhythm for the next few games. And then Draymond Green, he was just locking everybody up.
Whatever.
He discombobulated this
Draymond.
Celtics entire offense.
Discombobulated.
Discombobulated the Celtics entire offense.
You know what's crazy? I remember something about this Boston Celtics team. Do you know who holds the record for most 3-pointers made in a playoff game? Not the Golden State Warriors, but the 2022 Boston Celtics.
Wow.
So this team, like people, they think Golden State Warriors, they think, 3-ball, they're gonna be chucking threes, which is true, and they're really good at them. But like, give this Boston Celtics team credit where credit is due. These guys know how to shoot. They know how to spread the floor. So that is going to be a key determinant in this series. If they can make their shots, this series is definitely able to be won.
Just to cap off this finals, I think if Jason Tatum does not show up, and I think he's just kind of lost his confidence for some odd reason. Just like you saw in game 2, he's turning the ball over, he's taking tough shots, just not falling. You could see him putting his head down. If he does not regain that confidence and regain that swagger per se, then I think the series is over. All right, just to kind of wrap up the show. We're gonna just look at the season awards that we kind of predicted, and we're gonna see. I'll give our reactions to them. So, Fred, you want to start?
I got the list.
You got the list?
Okay. Do you want to start biggest to smallest or smallest to biggest in terms of like importance of the award?
Smallest to biggest.
Let's go coach.
team.
Let's go coach of the year.
Wasn't that Monty Williams?
As Monty.
Monty Williams.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's I can't fault it. Monty's great.
Yeah. No
yeah,
surprise.
Monty. He's a great dude.
He's a
Monty.
regular season coach though. Apparently.
Yeah, for real. Like, I mean, he led that Phoenix Suns team to what 60
60-some wins.
They
60 a 60-win team,
They dominated.
and
the
you
league.
could tell that he's made a system that works really, really well with Chris Paul and Devin Booker as the number 1 scorer, and then Jay Crowder and Mikal Bridges. Hats off to
defenders.
Mr. Monty Williams.
Yep.
So far no big controversies.
No.
I think JB Bickerstaff should have won, but I'm just kidding.
Wasn't he in the?
I thought Ricky Rubio was supposed to hold the Finals MVP trophy.
I thought that Ricky Rubio was supposed to hold 6th man of the year, but then he.
Yeah, it's all right.
Neither.
But then
Okay,
not.
let's go 6th man of the year. Tyler Hero. I
100%
remember
agree.
I remember recording for when we were giving our predictions. and I pulled up the odds, like who was most likely to win. Tyler Hero had it wasn't even close how how far ahead this race was.
Tyler Hero.
Like I think Kevin Love was like in third, and like Tyler Hero was like
Tyler
light
Hero,
years ahead.
he was great. It sucks that he missed the last few games of the playoffs. Though.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
But
You could tell the
it
heat.
did.
The heat.
Yeah,
heated
the-
him.
Yeah.
The Heat, not a good half-court offense. It was hard to
No,
watch.
it was really hard to watch. But Tyler Hero brought life to that offense,
Bro,
and
love Tyler Hero.
hopefully he stays there and becomes a starter as he wished earlier. So
Honestly,
agree.
like even if he doesn't become a starter, I feel like having that sixth man of the
Like
year,
spark plug.
like Lou Williams role, like Jamal Crawford,
Jamal
role.
Crawford. Yeah.
like
that's good.
that
for
would be so dope.
yeah.
Because like those are the players that like
You can.
you
kinda-
can't really hate,
Yeah.
and it's just he's so like I don't know, like he's just crazy.
Oh, okay.
Like he's just a little.
Big bird for you there.
He's a little. No, it's like he's just kind of whack, man. Like he's just like.
he's got
my
this
man-
swagger about him.
He's got.
It's
yeah,
like-
yeah, he's not afraid of anything. So
Which
fearless. Yeah.
bro,
Mm.
Bubble Hero. No,
Bubble-
that
Mean-
was a
mean mugging
man who I
Tyler.
loved.
All right.
That was.
Next up, most improved player, job.
Boo!
Whoa.
Who is
I
this?
do not think
Whoa.
that this is deserved. Yes, he made an amazing improvement, but he went from like
He went from averaging 20 to 28.
right, like
I mean, that's amazing, but,
I mean,
like-
it's awesome. John Morant should he isn't.
Credit where credit.
Yeah, credit where credit's due. But if there's I think there's a video of Ja getting it, and then he hands it right to Desmond Bain. He's like,
Oh.
yeah, this is the real MVP, and it's like, and I'm
I
like,
think I saw that video.
and it's like he's kind of
W
right,
teammate.
but I'm showing a little of my Cavs bias, but I think my man Darius Garland deserved a lot of
think
love.
it's-
Yeah. Darius Garland's a classic example of pretty much nobody to NBA All-Star, which I feel like really defines the most improved player. Because John Morant went from being very, very well known to a borderline All-Star to an All-Star.
To MVP candidate.
Exactly. Like, it's two schools of thought. I think I'm not mad. Like, I'm not booing that John Morant won this award, but I can
Yeah.
I'm
see
mad.
someone else winning.
I'm gonna
I'm
bring,
mad.
I'm bringing another player into discussion. I'm gonna bring Jordan Poole.
Yo, yeah, he
last
should-
year,
Bro.
he was playing in the G League.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
he's playing in the G League.
that is the most.
This year's
most
averaging
improved.
18 a game.
That's-
so,
And he's a key piece.
Yeah.
and he's literally the sixth man for the Warriors. So,
Yeah.
Also, should have been sixth man of the year. Candidate.
Candidate, yes.
Candidate, no.
not Tyler.
he
Not
wasn't-
over Tyler.
Yeah.
Not over time.
But candidate, yeah. I think he was a candidate though.
He was.
So,
I think he was probably two.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
probably two.
And then Kevin Love third.
yeah.
Shout
All
out
right.
to Kevin
All right,
Love.
moving on. Let's go.
Next, we got defensive player of the year. We already talked about this. Marcus Smart.
Don't hate it.
It was nice
don't
to
love
see
it.
a guard win. Wasn't he the first guard to win since Gary Payton?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's over
Yeah.
2 decades.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much a case of voter fatigue because no one wants to vote for Rudy Gobert. Which,
Or Giannis.
fair.
also,
I mean,
think
Giannis
it's a-
deserved it.
I think it was a bit of recency bias as well. I
Yeah,
don't know. I
100%
don't know when the
recency
vote
bias.
did the votes take. I don't know when they took place.
They take place at the end of the season.
Yeah, I think they
Oh,
take
okay.
place a couple weeks into the postseason.
So yeah, no, yeah. I think a bit of recency bias because Marcus Smart is playing. They're locking up the Nets by then,
Yeah.
and they're like,
He's
"Ooh,
locking
Marcus
up
Smart's a
Kyrie.
good defender." Ooh, the announcers kept repeating that. I think it just got in the voters' head.
Can I
that,
bring
oh,
up? Yeah, keep going.
no, you go ahead. No, it's just-
Can I bring up another example of this? Is actually this man that is he's
Spicy
represented-
P.
When Spicy P won Most Improved,
God loves.
he kind of his regular season kind of spoke for itself, I guess.
yeah,
But he
It
just
was
had a
re-
tremendous start to that 2019 Finals campaign,
yeah.
and then he won Most Improved.
Which
Yeah.
So
100%
that's
deserved.
Yeah.
I think it was deserved, but
But-
I can see what you're
don't-
saying.
yeah.
Yeah, people, voters got more, and
Mhm.
yeah. I think, in my opinion, if you're gonna give it to a guard or forward for the regular season, I think Mikal
Yeah.
Bridges was much better a defender.
Or
Really?
even if
Yeah.
you want to give it to someone on the Celtics, Robert Williams,
Robert Williams,
to me, was much
I
more
agree.
deserving of Defensive
I
Player of
agree.
the Year
I agree with
than
you.
Marcus Smart was.
I agree. Robert Williams.
He
I
So-
disagree, just for the sake of controversy.
just for the sake of disagreeing, I disagree.
I think you're wrong.
I think you're wrong.
If if Celtics did not have Robert Williams, they would not be in the finals.
They
right
would
now.
not be. No.
They would not have. They may have not been in the Nets
No.
without Robert Williams.
Robert Williams, and
Disagree to disagree.
he's playing injured. He's not even 100% healthy. He's not like he was injured, and then their defense was still great, but that's because they're like
They're all their defenses, like their overall players are good, but Robert Williams is what connects them all.
right. He's the Draymond of the East, but also not.
Also not.
But also not Draymond. But if I were to, he's Draymond light,
All right.
quote unquote.
Now for the one we've all been waiting for.
MVP.
The Celtics' Marcus Smart wins NBA Hustle Award for second straight year. Let's talk about
That's
this.
so crazy.
What is the Hustle Award?
Man,
Well, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic right now.
I am.
No, I was just scrolling through this list and I was like, I'm going to mess with
it
them
makes
real quick.
sense.
Guys, Mavs' Reggie Bullock won the Social Justice Award. And Gary Payton II won the Community Service Award.
Yes.
Shout out to GP2.
GP2 is tough though.
Love GP2.
I love
So
GP2.
on and off the court is tough.
I love him,
Bro.
Yeah, he's a great player.
Yeah.
Shout out GP2.
Again,
Yes.
why I love the Warriors
All right.
as a Cavs fan.
All right. Last one.
MVP, Nikola Jokic, back to back.
Can't fold it. I mean,
You can't fold it, and I'll give you one reason why. The most efficient season of all time. Like, literally, statistically, efficiency.
yeah.
And most valuable player over replacement. Valuable over replacement player. So
Yeah, I mean, like,
It's hard to give it to someone
three
else.
players gave you 3 historic seasons.
yeah.
If,
What are
like,
the 3 players? You're talking Giannis,
and Embiid.
Embiid.
In any other year, probably Giannis or Embiid would have won MVP.
I completely agree.
And then
Throw them in, like, the 2018 or, like...
Yeah, they're getting it over Harden.
Right.
Look
Throw them in, like,
or even 2015, getting over Steph Curry.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just it's just one of the greatest. Like, this season was really, really fun to watch.
Yeah.
Like, it was just an overall really good season.
Yeah.
Because like
I agree.
Yeah.
there are seasons sometimes where it just is like it's not really that exciting. Like
Cough, cough,
nothing.
2015 through 2018. Warriors versus Cavs. Very predictable.
I mean, yeah, that.
I mean, it was exciting as a Cavs fan.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was exciting if you're a member or if you're like a fan of that team.
Yeah.
But for the
Especially, but like when Katie was on the Warriors.
that sucked.
Boring.
I will say, sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good.
But I will say, when we go through the course of time in history, I think when you look at back-to-back MVP winners, you look at like Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, LeBron, and then like you just got Nikola Jokic, and we're like,
Yeah.
he's got more MVPs than Kobe and
Yeah.
Shaq and Dirk and.
Hey, don't forget about Steve Nash, bro. That dude had
Sluts.
back-to-back MVPs.
He's gonna be like Steve Nash. I like he's gonna
You think he's gonna be like forgotten back-to-back MVP winner?
yeah.
No.
He's not gonna be forgotten. He's gonna be like okay, he won back to back MVPs. Okay, wait.
I mean, honestly, no. Jokic is so good.
He's one of the most talented players. Like if you ever like watch
Just-
him like live on TV, I'm amazed. Like people like always talk about, oh, he's such a great passer. Like when you watch him live on TV, he can't make a wrong play. He makes all the right plays.
Bro.
So like, when you think of the NBA, I feel like players that come to mind is like LeBron, KD, Giannis,
Steph,
even like
yeah.
Steph, Joel
Yeah.
Embiid, even like maybe even like Luka Doncic. But like, start
Yeah.
giving Nikola freaking Jokic like his respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I think that just about is a wrap for this episode. Sam, let me say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for
From the
coming
bottom
out.
of your heart.
Thank you for your takes. Thank you for making me look bad because
Oh, yeah.
your words were better than mine and it's annoying. I'm just kidding.
Because I'm smarter than you? Yeah, okay.
Nah, disagree.
I disagree to just disagree.
Sam, it's been a pleasure to have you on the show. You're welcome anytime.
It's been a pleasure of mine. I mean, I really don't get to talk about this very often.
In
So.
the appropriate setting.
Yeah, in the appropriate setting.
But
All right.
yeah.
So, yeah,
Let's shout out the Instagram, shall we?
Shout out Draymond Green.
And Draymond Green. Everyone tag that boy in the comments. Let's get this baby
That
trending.
man, not that boy.
My bad, my boy. My bad. Anyways, everyone go on Instagram, type in at the pick roll podcast _
Underscore. That's a wrap.